So, as I heard from the folks in the United States, that they didn't get any four-wheel drive Mercedes there. So I asked if someone wants to know what's the difference in them, how Mercedes has made them four-wheel drive. So I was thinking to compare them then. And here we go. I think on the four-wheel drive there's this brace down there, and on the normal one it doesn't have it, or it seems to be at least in a different shape. Shame that I don't have a normal Sprinter here, will be a perfect comparison. But yeah, here on the four-wheel drive it has totally different hoops, and I think the shock absorber maybe are the same, but they are lifted more up. And here it has a brace in case the drive shaft CV joint or something snaps, so this will keep it in place. And our normal one it doesn't have. Their shock absorber is much lower. Okay, and here the frame is pretty much connected straight there. It doesn't have any spacing, but here it's different. It's much bigger. Same with the engine mounts, and everything is connected here. And of course you have a front how was it called, differential. It's under the engine, and this is a breather. It goes into the frame. On the transmission you have those big blocks in between. And also is pretty much same. This is same, but it has a bracing. And here it connects just straight there, nothing in between. And same here. Just like that. And of course you have a transfer case, and the fuel tank is different because of the transfer case. It has a cut here to fit it, so that's different. And a drive shaft going from transfer case to the front differential, and a brace here goes there, and it has lockers to lock up the transfer case and real differential. It's there, I think, and the cables come down to here. What else? This one has fuel coolers like that, and in between the real leaves you have again a big block that's spacing it up. I think the real shock absorbers have different kind of connection. I'm not fully sure did the normal ones have it connected straight there. Well, let's see how it's on the Duali. Okay, it's totally different. They go sideways. As I said, it would be easier to have a normal Sprinter. And of course it has 3 leaves because it can carry much more weight. And this one also has a locker. It helps a lot on winter. I don't know, I'm so used to it. Each time when I get stuck somewhere, I just lock the rear differential and it can go into really bad places. This one has one cooler for the fuel, and the fuel tank is different. Oh, I'm not sure if this had something to do with sprint shift. This van used to have a sprint shift, but it's really bad transmission, so it was changed and converted to a manual. I also had to make new cable for reverse lights and everything else. And here is the vacuum actuator, how was it called, for the rear locker. It works with brake fluid, but this part works with vacuum. They both have manual transmissions because that's pretty common in Europe. In America, I think maybe all are automatic transmissions. And here you have the locker for the rear differential. Sway bars and everything is much thinner. It has only one leaf because this van isn't rated to carry so much weight as the two wheel. What else is different? This is pretty much the same. Of course it has different brakes. It has only one piston because it doesn't need bigger ones. On this one I have the exhaust pipe going to the back. On the Tuoli it's cut out in the middle and goes out from the side. In Europe you don't have to have, on some models, cat or TPF or RWD or whatever. This one is pretty much straight pipe. Only has one muffler in between, and the other one is also the same. And yeah, it has also one piston calibers on the front. I think it has labels on there. Or was it? Wait, if I can. Yeah, here. So it tells it's made by Mercedes and isn't some kind of conversion by someone else. This one has the 2.2 liter straight 4, and this one has the more common straight 5, as they have also in America. I installed this bottom cover, so junk and anything else cannot get there. And also it's much better in winter. I think this one has double leaves on the front, again to distribute more weight. And it has two piston calibers on the front and the rear, and they both are actually the same size. And the exhaust pipe going from the side. I don't know if there would have been anyways any space to go from there. So I guess all two-wheel Tuolis have it on the side. Yeah, I think there's nothing else different from here. RWD drive is much higher, as you see. So of course I have different size wheels. This one has 15-inch 225 70, and this one has 15-inch, was it 195 and 70. So there's no point to measure it from the ground because different size wheels. So I was thinking maybe from the middle of the hoop to the arch line. So this one is it in the middle? Yeah, about 46 centimeters. And that one is about 54 centimeters. So for the land of freedom, folks, I will convert it on the screen so you know also how much it is. On the four-wheel drive, don't bother looking that mess. I know it's rusty, I'm going to work on it. Anyways, on the four-wheel drive, Mercedes has added rear fog lights down there and the reverse light also here. So I don't really like it because now these reverse lights don't work. It's only down there. I think it has to do something with some kind of old regulation. Maybe those headlights are, tail lights are way too up or something like that. But yeah, that's also different. Okay, I just washed the seats. It's kinda messy. I have this heater here. From the inside, okay, they both are manual. This one has a locker button here with what you can lock the rear wheels. And on the four-wheel drive, it has them here. This for rear and this for the transfer case. And it works like that. When you go slowly under 50 kilometers per hour, you can press only four-wheel drive on. Let's see. It will lock it up, and if it gets really bad, you can set the rear differential. Or if you go and you notice that it's going to be just a bad road, you can straight press rear diff and it locks up both. You cannot drive like you have only rear differential on. I don't know why, but I guess that's how they do it on this one. And that's what makes them different. I hope you enjoyed and learned something.